Welcome to The Courage Effect. I'm Suzanne Weller, and this is a show about growth and unleashing what's possible. You will hear inspiring stories about what courage looks like, how we navigate what's getting in our way, and the opportunities that surface when we choose courage over comfort. Let's get started. I want to ask you something. Think about the last environment you walked into. A meeting, a family dinner, a conversation with a friend, or maybe someone that you manage or someone who manages you. Now ask yourself this: did you create that environment, or did it just happen to you? Most of us spend a lot of time thinking about the environments we're in, whether they feel good or bad, safe or toxic, energizing or exhausting. We think about what other people are doing, what's happening around us, and a lot of the time, what needs to change. What we don't always do, and what takes a lot more courage, is to turn the lens around and ask, what am I creating? That's what this upcoming season of The Courage Effect is about. This is a quick teaser to give you an idea of what to expect with the Courage Effect's 2026 season. Welcome back. I am Suzanne Weller, and I am genuinely excited about what we are building together in this next season. If you've been with the podcast for a while, you know that we talk about courage as sometimes something that's dramatic or maybe a once-in-a-lifetime act, but most of the time it's the more quiet daily decisions to keep showing up honestly, and to keep doing the harder thing when the easier thing is right in front of us. And this season, we are going deeper. The central idea I keep coming back to, and one that has really been surfacing for me very importantly over the past year, and it has shaped every conversation that I have booked for this upcoming season, is around one core topic that I want to explore. And it's this: you don't just work in an environment or live in an environment, you create the environment. And most of the time, we're doing it unconsciously. We all carry patterns. Patterns from the systems that we grew up in, the organizations that shaped us, our families, and the relationships that left a mark. And without even realizing it, we replicate those patterns. We recreate what we already know, even when what we know isn't working, and even when we know it's costing us and costing the people around us. I've been thinking about it as the difference between burning clean energy and dirty fuel. You can feel the difference in a room when a leader is operating from a place of clarity, from genuine care, from a self-aware place. And you can feel it just as fast when they're not. Because that energy has a wake. All of our energies have a wake. But that latter one, a lot of the ripples, cast further out than most of us want to admit. So in this upcoming season, we are asking 3 questions, and we're asking them honestly. 1, when did you become aware of the environment that you were in, the system around us, the water that you were swimming in? 2, when did you become aware of how you were impacting the environment around you? And 3, what did you do about it? I've taken a lot of personal reflection over this, especially over the last year, and I've really looked at what I want to repattern in myself. And I've spent a lot of time working with my coaching clients to do the same. And in the podcast, it really struck me that so many of my guests aren't just sitting in the current environment that they're in, but they have knowingly impacted it and have shaped it, whether it was within their organizations or leaders of communities or leaders within families. There's so many different ways that you can be a leader. I've really been working hard on this upcoming season, and I want to give you a sense of not only what we're talking about, but who is coming into the conversation. We have Kat Kibben, author of The Bounce Back Factor, who sold everything they owned, moved into a van for 3 years, and ran their entire business from the road, only to discover they'd been replicating leadership patterns that weren't working all along. Another person that's going to be joining us is Emily Parkhurst, who spent nearly 2 decades in journalism, including a decade at the Puget Sound Business Journal, where she rose to publisher and president before walking away from the institution to found Formidable, a media company specifically built to serve women leaders that the existing systems weren't seeing. I'm going to be doing some solo shows. I'm going to bring on a whole other slew of guests as well. I just want to give you a little teaser right now. But I want you to know that these are people who got honest enough with themselves to recognize the pattern that wasn't serving them or the people around them, or who had the courage to actually change something. We're going to talk about leadership, not just the version that lives in titles and in org charts, but the version that shows up in how you walk into a room, how you respond under pressure, and how you treat the people who can't push back, how you show up for your family, your community, the systems you're a part of, whether you choose them or not. Leadership is a way of being, not a role that you hold. And we're going to get into systems because none of us operates in a vacuum. We are all shaped by the waters that we swim in. The systems are also being shaped by us at the same time. And understanding that, really sitting with it, is both humbling and incredibly powerful. In addition to the solo episodes I'm going to be doing this season, I'll bring you some new perspectives of my own experiences and give you some frameworks that I think are genuinely useful in this larger work. And here is what I'm especially excited to tell you about. This season, we're not just going to be talking at you, but we're going to be in conversation with you. I am planning a live event in 2026, this summer, here in Seattle, a gathering where people can come and speak honestly about being in the middle of their system right now, the middle of what is changing for them, what they've had to reckon with, the things that they might have not said out loud yet, a little bit of confessional and a lot of courage, and hopefully a reminder that none of us is doing this alone. We're also going to be doing some live streams, episodes that happen in real time where you can engage and ask questions and to be part of the dialogue when it's happening. This is an active engagement, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. The new season of The Courage Effect launches in June. And between now and then, I want you to sit with something, not just as an abstract idea, but as a real personal question. What is the environment you are creating? Not the one you wish you were in, not the one someone else is responsible for, the one that follows you, the one you walk into a room and start building, something before you've even said a word. That's where this season lives, in that question, in the courage it takes to answer it honestly, and what becomes possible when you do. I hope that you will join us starting in June. Get ready, subscribe, follow, and join us to share your own stories as we engage in this together. I'd also love for you to share The Courage Effect with someone who you think might need to hear it. And get ready, because June and this upcoming season is really going to be something. So I am Suzanne Weller. This is The Courage Effect. Thank you for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you again in June. And don't forget, stay courageous. The Courage Effect is brought to you by Weller Collaboration. If you're looking for a leadership coach, maybe a speaker or a consultant to help you or your team be more courageous and adaptable, we would love to have a conversation. More information is available via the links in our show notes. Please spread the word about The Courage Effect. You taking a few minutes to rate or review your favorite episodes or share them with people in your universe makes a big difference. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. For more information about the show, me, our amazing guests, or you'd like to apply to be a guest on the show, please contact us via our website at thecourageeffect.com.